Alright, what's good everyone? Peyton here. Today's video I am going to be teaching you guys how to do a jump peek in Valorant. I posted on my Twitter page recently asking what videos people want to see. I'm going to be start posting more educational videos to try to help people out. Doesn't matter what rank you are. It doesn't even matter if you even play rank at all. Even if you are only playing unrated or swift players or in-houses. I'm posting a lot of educational videos coming up here very soon. And I got a couple ideas off of Twitter. Shout out to Quebec, one of my homies, one of my friends I play Valorant with pretty much almost every day. She wanted to know how to do a jump peek. And I said, okay, bet. I'll go ahead and get onto it right now. Jump peek, even though it sounds complicated, it's pretty easy to do. It's not overly complicated. It's really good for attack. There's three scenarios why I use a jump peek, and I'll go over all three of them. Attack, defense, and post plant is when I will use a jump peek. And what a jump peek is you're going around a corner. Let me take this barrier off real quick. A jump peek, I'll go ahead and demonstrate right here. This is me on attack on Haven. Haven with a lot of C long, there's A long, even up here on B. There's a lot of areas to where op shots can happen or deep angles where you have to slowly walk up to clear a lot of angles. So in order to get information, a jump peek is really good on attack. But this is how a jump peek looks. All you're doing is you're jumping around this corner in air, and you're obviously hitting your opposite keys to come back to the right without getting shot or obviously killed. And the purpose of this, at least on attack, is you want to try to bait out util. You want, if somebody on a map like Haven, if there's an enemy jet or there's an enemy chamber on this map, there's a lot of good op angles someone can be playing. They could be playing close to this pillar here, holding this little deep angle. They could be playing close to this platform here, holding that op angle. If they're a jet or even like a raise, they can hold this angle up here up top. And that's a lot of angles you got to clear. Obviously, they can be close by this box, playing a really close angle, or close right here. This map's a very good op heavy map, so using a jump peek to bait out op shots to try to figure out where your enemy opponent is opping at is really good. There's two different ways you can jump peek. They're involving the same keys, but there's one added twist that it's basically, in my opinion, impossible to get shot at unless someone has the greatest reaction time in the world. You will not die from it, especially, and I strongly doubt you take any damage whatsoever. But to do a jump peek, it's pretty simple. Come around this corner on the left. All you're doing is you're holding W, your W key, you're holding A, you're holding that simultaneously. Once you get close to this corner here, without actually like peeking out, you're gonna jump in the air, and when you jump in the air, you let go W and A, and you hold S and D, your opposite keys. So instead of holding W and A to do like that, in midair, you hold W and A, jump, let go of that, and then instantly hit S and D. And that's how you do a jump peek. A little tip, in order to do it properly, I jump with my mouse wheel. If I'm playing jet, obviously, like once you're in the air, with the gliding mechanic, obviously you can't hold spacebar down, not spacebar, you can't hold the mouse wheel down to glide in the air. So after I jump in the air with jet, then that's when I'll hold my spacebar to glide. But 99% of the time, I'm jumping with my mouse wheel. I just think it's more consistent. It's a lot easier to hit. And I think it's less complicated than just hitting your spacebar, in my opinion. Like, I don't like the clunkiness of hitting the spacebar to jump. It's very possible, so this is me hitting it with spacebar. Just my timing, I feel like it's off. I have to use like an extra extra finger on my left hand, what I'm using on my keyboard. And I just feel like it's a little too clunky, it's a little too inconsistent for me. So I like using my mouse wheel down. Some people use mouse wheel up, but I think mouse wheel down is just better. It's more consistent, allows me to b-hop easier, allows me to jump around corners, doing these jump peaks. Like I'll never miss one of these jump peaks. But anyways, that's up to you if you want to change your key buttons or not. But yeah, jump peak's easy. If you're peeking around the left corner here, you just hold W and A. As soon as you're up, as soon as you jump, whether you're hitting spacebar or you're hitting your mouse wheel down, or if you have another button to jump on, as soon as you're in the air, just hit the opposite keys. So if you're jumping to the left here, WA, and once you're in the air, S and D, and it'll play you back. To help kind of like train your mental here and trying to get the timing down, all you gotta do is just jump and then hit S and D. You don't even have to come out here like an angle. Just jump and hold S and D. Jump, S and D. Just trying to get the timing down. Obviously, you're not going to be moving too much like when you're stationary jumping like this, but just to kind of get like the timing down, like the feel for it. I do that. Now, that's one way to do it. A lot of people in any elo, where they jump, and also just real quick, jumping to the right, it's the same thing, but instead of holding W and A, if you're holding this right, coming from this right angle here, you hold WD, let go, A and S. It's literally simple. It's the opposite keys. So once you're in the air, let go and hit the opposite keys. But back what I was saying though. There's two ways to do this. A lot of people, the normies, when they jump peak, it's not much difference, but if you really pay attention, it makes a huge difference. I wish I had somebody here in the custom with me to kind of show like the difference of what I'm about to show here. So a lot of people just come around this corner, W, S, and D, and that's it. That's all they do. That's one way to do it. But and add like an extra flair, you can kind of see the difference in momentum what I'm about to show you. So this is like the normal way people do it. Jump around the corner, boom. Jump around the corner, boom. Come from this direction. Jump around the corner, boom. It's still effective, but in my opinion, you're more prone to get shot in the air. If somebody's here holding this angle here, and they know you like to jump peek, they will hold a headshot angle, and as soon as you jump peek like that, it's very possible. I've seen it in pro play, I've seen it in low elo. It's very possible that you can either get that instant headshot, which will kill them, or you hit them in the body once, and that does like 50-20 damage, depends on what gun you have. So that's one way to do it. That's still pretty effective, but the most effective way, proficient way to jump peek, in my opinion, where like you'll never get shot from, you'll never die from, like I will put money on that. If you die from doing this after you feel like you mastered it, if you die from doing this jump peek that I'm about to show you, send me a clip and I will formally apologize for you. To you, because it's almost impossible. It's pretty much impossible to get shot from this clip. So again, I'll show you the first way first. Okay, I messed up there. Okay, one more time. Okay. Now this is the way I do it. Let's go from this opposite corner. Notice how more consistent I am with that. All I'm doing, it's really simple. I'm not doing anything different on my keyboard. I'm literally doing the exact same keys. If I'm coming from the right corner here, to go left, WA, jump, S and D. The only thing I'm doing different is I'm flicking my mouse to the opposite, to whatever the direction the wall is on. So if I'm coming from this corner, I flip my mouse. As I'm hitting S and D, I flip my mouse to the right, and it gives me like a momentum boost to get out of the corner easier. So, boom. And it's so much easier. I'm so much more consistent. My timing's down. Like, I'm never missing this jump, and I'm never getting shot from. And you might think that doing this way, that's kind of hard from seeing if somebody's holding the op angle here. It's really not. All you gotta do is just look at your mini map. Because if you just peek somebody here, like I can come around this corner, look at my mini map. I don't even have to look at what's in front of me here. Like I don't have to, because if somebody's in my line of sight here, even though I'm not technically looking at them on my screen, it will pop up on the mini map, which is really good. So sometimes I'll come around this corner and I'll just look at my mini map and I'll jump peek, and I won't even really pay attention to where anyone's actually on my screen. I'll just look at my mini map because it'll tell me that way. So that's really all you're doing. You're coming from the left here, move your mouse to the left, flick your mouse to the left quickly. It's the same thing. It's pretty easy. Now on defense, that was on attack. The purpose of it I'm doing on defense is obviously to get information out of people. If you don't have like a Sova drone, a Tejo drone, Fade Eye, if you don't have like any util to like get information, then doing a jump peek is really good because it'll gather information. And also, this is, like I said, this is a good op map, so even people in attack, like if you have a jet, an enemy jet, even they like to pick up an op or even an outlaw in like eco rounds early on in the game. So it's very important for you to do a jump peek. I personally, as Omen, I like to play back behind this big ass barrier here. Gathers me a lot of information. And it's literally the same concept. I'm doing flicking to the left, I'm jump peeking here, flicking to the left. Oh, I see 3. Then I can decide if I see 3, if I see a couple. If I only see 1, then I'm not smoking off right away. I'm just gonna do it again. But if I see like 2, 3, I'd say more than 3, peeking from whatever angle, whether you're doing this from A long, you're doing this from B, or you're doing this from C. If I see like 2 or 3 people on the side after jump peeking, like, oh, I see people, I'm smoking instantly. And then I'm getting out of the way. I'm repositioning so they don't see me. But that's kind of really the detailed answer on why jump peeking on defense is so good. Post plant. Post plant's really easy. Let me go get the spike real quick. That way I can do this more proficiently.
I have the spike.
It's the same concept. Like, I'm really not doing anything different. It's just the difference of the importance of doing a jump peek. So say plant the spike right here, planting for long, plant the spike, and then I instantly rotate down here to see long, and I play here. Obviously, if I peek like this, I'm a little bit easier, a little bit prone to, I'm putting myself in a position where I can get sprayed at. If somebody's on the spike, especially if it's like a 1v1 type situation, I'm playing C long, and say like they're a Reyna, like they don't have any flashes, or they don't have like any smokes, I use this as a way to jump peek. If I hear, I'm playing back here, I am not peeking at all. Whether if I have util or not, I am not peeking until I hear that spike. Until I hear someone tap it. If they tap, I jump peek. Majority of the times in low elo, people like to tap the spike once and then get off and try to hold the angle, especially if they know like I'm playing like C long here, or I'm playing a deep angle so I can kind of save myself from jump peeking. The only way he kills me here is he's going to have to push out all the way throughout here, and I'm going to be able to hear him. So I can just hold this angle right here. If they push out, then I get the instant kill because I'm playing an off angle. The majority of the times, they'll like to tap the spike once. Once I hear them tap the spike, then I'm jump peeking. Majority of the times, they will hype off spike. I'll wait like 1-2 seconds, then I'll jump peek again. If I see them still on the spike, and I don't hear them re-tap, then I'm wide swinging, and I'm shooting them, because then they're trying to hold it. That's only if the spike's not half. If the spike's halved, I'm still doing my normal jump peek. Like, if say it's like a 1v2 scenario here, or if it's a 1v1 and I'm playing against a Gecko who has wingman, he throws wingman on the spike. He then tries to peek me. I play back here. I kill his wingman maybe, knock it off, but I can see that it's halved. If it's halved, as soon as I hear him tap spike, I'm jump peeking, and then I'm wide swinging. because I can't really take that much time to try to jump peek again, because at that point it's already halved and I'm already putting myself in a really good or really bad position if I wait any longer. So if it's already half and they get on spike, I'm jump peeking once and then I'm wide swinging. Wide swinging is really good post plant because a lot of people will try to hold like a very close angle, thinking either I'm gonna jump peek again or just thinking like I'm just gonna peek like this. I'm gonna do a little jiggle peek. So jump peek once, okay, he's on the spike, then I wide swing, and I obviously have my crosshair placement on his head. So that's really it. Again, it's just W and A. If you're peeking, if you're going from right to left, it's W A. Once you're in the air, then it's S and D. If you're going left to right, it's W D, and then once you're in the air, A and S. If you want to add like the mouse flick, I would, because it's really good. And obviously, I promise you, like, you won't die from that, unless they just get a really good shot on you and you're at like a box or something. Like I say, if you're at this box and you try to do it, this box is spammable. So say if someone's playing from here from CT and you try to do it, well, they can instantly just peek you and just spam that wall or spam that box. So that's kind of it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm going to be recording more videos like this very, very soon. I'm going to start knocking out these types of videos. If there's any specifics that you want to see, feel free to DM me on Twitter or on Discord and let me know, or comment on this video. But until next time, peace, y'all.